Hello, how are you doing? Hi. So, I'm Mystic Marshmallow, and I am going to be doing a tarot reading for you today about the love messages that you need to hear. What's going on in your romantic life? What do we need to know? We shall find out. So, here we have 3 piles. Pile 1, here. Pile 2, you can take a look at these crystals. I don't know the names of the crystals, sorry. But they're pretty, so look at them. All right, so you can take a moment and choose whether you want to look at pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Timestamps are in the description below. And without further ado, let's get started. All right. Welcome to your reading, pile 1, those of you who chose this crystal. This is the Prism Oracle deck, and we're going to see what we're starting off with. Balance. Okay, so this could indicate there is a need for some greater balance in your love life. Maybe it has been a little bit imbalanced. Maybe you've been the type to feel like your connections are always one-sided or out of whack in some way, and so this is a message that we're needing to restore and find some greater balance in our love life. So we're gonna go ahead, set this to the side, and get some tarot to find out what else we need to know. I'll be using this holographic tarot deck. Okay, there's pile 1. Need to know about their love life. What's the story here? Strength, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. Wowee, zowie. Well, isn't that beautiful? My, pile 1. Okay, lovely. I think you've got some great things coming in store for you in your love life. Looks like there is a very balanced connection coming into your life, because the Two of Cups, it's about union, harmony, a beautiful relationship, and it's got equal give and take and reciprocity. And the Lovers, my God. Okay, so this is a divine connection that is coming into your life, or maybe you already have it in your life and it's developing to a new level. And this relationship is going to be a very, very strong and enduring bond. Pretty unbreakable. So, okay, well, why don't we find out a little bit more about maybe this connection and this special person that's entering your life. I think we'll go ahead and get a few more of these tarot cards. Actually, I'm going to use the good tarot next. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more messages. Messenger of Fire, the Four of Earth, and the Messenger of Water. Okay, we have 2 messenger cards here. So you might be receiving a message or contact from somebody special, and it could be a message that's really brings a lot of clarity and illumination, and is kind of emotion filled. You know, with the Messenger of Water, it could be something kind of sentimental or even a little romantic, and also a little bit passionate and exciting. And then the Four of Earth, I just see this here as there's somebody that does not want to let you go. They want to hold on to you no matter what, sticking with you through thick and thin. This is a really positive reading so far, so very nice, pile 1. Okay. Let's see what else. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the anime, the Ouran High School Host Club, but I have some playing cards from the anime that I will use in your reading today to find out a little bit more. So what else might we need to know about this connection? What's going on? Okay, the Five of Hearts. So that's the Five of Cups in traditional tarot. There could be some past regrets, past hardships. that are clearly now being resolved because this reading is so beautiful. Let's see. Whoop. The 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Like, what was I talking about with this being a long-lasting, like they don't want to let you go. It's enduring. The 10 of Pentacles is like the full, rich, abundant life, and like long-term stability. So this could be actually a really serious commitment happening for you. The 7 of Swords. Okay, so yeah, with the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, I wonder if there's some history here. Either it could be with the person that you have this beautiful connection with, or maybe just kind of like relationships in your past that have left you with some regrets, disappointments, where people may not have been so honest with you. So how refreshing to have this beautiful relationship reading come through when we have a little bit of a history of some past disappointment and deceit. Okay, let's see, what else would be good to know? Okay, so I'm gonna get some indication of past, present, and future, continuing to use these tarot cards. So let's take a look into the past of your love life. This could be long past or recent past. And just see what comes out. The Magician. Okay, wow, so there's a reason that you're having this beautiful love connection come in, is because you have been manifesting. You have been doing affirmations or something like that, or you've just been in a really good vibration and you've really cleaned up your own act. So, you know, in the recent past, with you being the magician, the powerful creator of your reality, you have been manifesting this connection, know it or not, intentionally or not. Okay, then let's look at the present situation. What's going on in the present circumstance? Okay. So there may be some uncertainty here, or kind of like you're sort of waiting for somebody to message or make a move. You might be kind of like, if you have somebody in mind, you might be like looking at their social media or kind of stalking them a little bit, or they might be doing that with you. But there's a little bit of, maybe it feels like a little bit of a block or stagnation, or just sort of like, well, what exactly is going on? What's next? A little uncertainty. Let's take a look into the future. Let's just casually take a look into your future. How about we do that? Let's see what comes up. Okay. Some kind of journey that you're undergoing here. It could be that there might be some distance in the connection that requires some journeying. And I also see that you are moving on from and walking away from that difficult past. The heartbreak and betrayal that happened before. You are embarking on a new journey. The person that you are connecting with has also kind of had to do some soul searching, and now is discovering a new path for themselves. So let's go ahead and get some clarification for these cards. So clarifying the Magician, the Devil, okay. Clarifying the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. We have Ace of Cups, all right. And for what? Couldn't even say it quick enough. This is the 8 of Pentacles, right? No, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So you've done a lot of work to remove the toxicity from your life. Like I said, we kind of talked about things that have happened in the past where some unbalanced, slightly unhealthy relationships, maybe more than slightly, maybe they were really unhealthy. And that's something you've really had to overcome. Transform yourself from the inside out to be able to manifest this beautiful Ace of Cups, fabulous relationship. Oh my gosh, you guys have so many positive cards, like the Two of Cups, the Lovers and the Ace of Cups and the Magician and Strength, like all in one reading. My gosh, like you really have some good things coming to you. And it's a result of your hard work. Like hard work pays off. The work that you've been doing on yourself and the patience that you've had. You probably had to be really patient about this, and maybe at times it's felt like, you know, is this ever going to happen for me? But yes it is, and it's because of the hard work that you've put in for yourself. So just keep doing what you're doing. You know, this is really beautiful. And Temperance is on the bottom of the deck, so again, just requiring a little bit of patience, but there is beautiful blessing coming your way. So I mean, that is lovely. We're going to go ahead and get a card from the Whispers of Love Oracle for some additional messages. Ooh, express love through gifts. Oh my gosh, this connection, I just got filled with like so much love. This connection is going to be such a gift, and it's just going to have that feeling of like, I'm so blessed. Like, how did I get so lucky? And you're both going to feel that way. You are both going to feel that sense of like, you are a treasure. You are a gift. I am so lucky. And you also recognize that about yourself, that like you are a treasure and that you are valuable and you are worthy. And that is why you are attracting this relationship, because you've cultivated that self-love. And I see this person really just wanting to give to you, to be so generous with you, to take care of you. That's really beautiful. And on the bottom of the deck, we have ask for help. So this is going to be someone that will be a big support for you. Somebody who's really going to stand by your side and be there for you through thick and thin. And that's amazing. Okay, let's get another oracle. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And I think that's the place that you've come to, because you have had to be patient. You have gone through a lot. And so you've had to come through this place of like, whatever will be, will be. It's all good. I'm okay. I surrender. And because of that, that moment of surrender, that moment of letting go and accepting is the reason that all of this goodness gets to come through. So that's just beautiful. Okay. Anything else? We can get just a few more cards about kind of what this relationship might be like. We'll use these little Aura on High School Host Club cards. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a long-term commitment. This is a solid relationship. This is the real dealio. The Four of Swords. This is exactly what it's talking about with like the acceptance and patience, that surrender, that trusting the divine. You're going to feel at peace in this connection. You're not going to feel like you have to question yourself or question the connection or the other person. You're just going to feel at peace. Oh, that one flipped over almost. So the Two of Swords. We got that again. So I think maybe the biggest block right now for you is some feeling of like you don't see it yet. You don't fully see that this connection is manifesting. But just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not still developing in the spiritual realm and coming into your reality, because it is. And so just because you don't see it doesn't mean that it's not there. So keep that in mind. Okay, well, this was a beautiful reading. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to leave you there. I hope you guys take care and enjoy your blessed, beautiful life and relationship. All right. Pile number 2. Hi. Hello. This is your reading. Welcome. So let's see. What did we get here from the Prism Oracle card? Caution. Okay. Yikes. All right, we might have some messages come through in this reading about what you need to be cautious about. And maybe you already have that caution up. Maybe you're somebody that kind of has your guard up because maybe you've been through some things and you're like, I don't know if I can trust people. We're going to get some more information about what this caution card really means. So let's go ahead and use this holographic tarot to get some messages about your love life, what's been happening, what's to come. Okay. Oop. Oh, the Five of Cups. We've got 3 cards here. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. You have been through some disappointing things and been through some grief, some heartache. And sometimes it can be hard not to get stuck in that and get kind of focused in that. You are somebody that doesn't want to mess around. Like, I feel like you really just want something solid, and you want somebody that you can build an actual future with. And you're like a no games, no nonsense kind of a person here. Let's see what else. Ace of Wands, okay, but there is some passion, fire, new beginning coming for you. We've got 2 aces, so there's something new coming into your life. Oh my goodness. All of these cards, what do I do with all of these cards? Okay, Temperance, 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands. This is that caution card. This is you. 9 of Wands, feeling a little cautious and a little wounded and a little broken because you've had your heart broken. You've had your heart really broken. You've gone through grief. You've gone through loss. You may be holding on to some of these negative feelings a little bit too much. Now, understandably, we do need to be cautious. We do need to be discerning about who we let into our lives, but we don't want to be so guarded and walled up that we can't let anybody in. So with this Temperance card, we're going to need to kind of balance that, you know, still be able to have strong boundaries and have discernment, but not to be sort of this wounded warrior that can never let love in again. Because there is beautiful love connection, relationship stuff coming your way with these 2 aces, new beginnings. We've just got to be open to letting that in. Okay, we're going to get some cards from the Good Tarot as well. Oops. The 3 of Fire. Transformation. This is the Temperance card, Patience. So we've got double Temperance and Strength. Yeah, so the things that you've been through, they've really changed you. It's been a very transformative process for you. And it requires some patience to go through that kind of heart healing, to be able to come out the other side a stronger person. And you really have. Like, you've gone through the fire, gone through this process of developing yourself, coming out the other side, a transformed, changed, stronger person. And now I think you're kind of getting ready. Like, you've been through that process, and now you're like, all right, I think I can take a new adventure. I think I can put my heart on the line a little bit. I think maybe I can open myself up to love. And I would definitely suggest that you do that, because even though you've been hurt, there are still good things on the way for you. So I also want to get some cards with this Ouran High School Host Club deck. That's an anime, if any of you have seen it. I'm not huge into anime, but I did watch this one. It was cute, and I have the playing cards for it. So we'll get some little playing card messages from Ouran High School Host Club. Okay, we've got, ooh, the King of Wands. This might be something about the person that might be coming in for you. Could be somebody really determined. And ooh, we've got double Ace of Pentacles here. Double Ace of Pentacles. And double 5 of Cups. Okay, So that's confirmation of those messages that we've got to work through the grief, we've got to work through the sadness. There is something beautiful on the horizon, something solid, something tangible, something shiny and fun and exciting with somebody that is a really like fiery, driven, passionate person. So we're going to look a little bit into what was kind of the past of this connection, or not necessarily a connection, but the past of your love life, present, and then looking forward into the future. So one card for the past. Six of Swords. Yeah, we had to move on from something, and we might not have wanted to move on from it. It might have been really hot, really tough, and you might have felt pretty down. Presence. What's going on with you now? The Knight of Swords. Okay, there's somebody that's actually really interested in you, and they might be wanting to move fast, and I think that might be part of what this caution is this person's coming in hot and heavy, like King of Wands, Knight of Swords, let's go, and you might sort of be like, whoa, I don't know, I'm scared, I don't want this to move fast, what if they hurt me, this is too much. Okay, interesting. So then moving into the future position. Oh, yeah, this is what you're worried about. See, you were abandoned in the past. You were let down, let go. And when you're looking to your future, you're kind of looking ahead, but with a bit of a worried sort of mindset. Like you're afraid that this person's going to leave you, that whoever comes next is just going to abandon you. So that's something you got to continue to kind of work through and process in yourself, is some of this feeling of abandonment. All right, we all have our own kind of issues and abandonment issues, and I think that you have been working through that, and you have been doing some growth on it, and the more that you continue to let these fears go, trust is, you don't have to trust somebody off the bat, but you do have to allow that process to unfold, the process of somebody earning your trust, and then just use positive affirmations, and do a lot of work on your own view of yourself and your own self-concept, so that you can manifest and create the reality that you want, and not this reality of continued feeling abandoned, feeling let go. Okay, so that's a little bit of inner work that we need to, Tower on the bottom of the deck. Been through some stuff. Okay, let's also get a Whispers of Love Oracle card for you. Or three. I guess 3 cards wanted to come out. We've got Be Authentic. Okay. Actions Speak Loudly. Yes. And True Love. Aw. Okay. So with this Be Authentic, you can't be so guarded. You got to be honest and a little bit vulnerable, and let somebody know how you're feeling, and be straightforward, be truthful, just be yourself. And with Actions Speak Loudly, that's how somebody earns your trust. They earn your trust over time through their actions. So you keep those boundaries up. You keep your guard up in that sense of like, hey, I need to see the action in order to trust you. But when you allow, like, you let somebody in enough to earn your trust, and you allow yourself to be vulnerable and authentic, there is this beautiful true love that wants to find you, and you deserve that. You 100% deserve that, and you know that you want that. Okay, we're gonna get another. Oh my gosh, that's okay, whatever, we'll take all 3. So many cards are coming out for you guys. Okay. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I've said the word like trust so many times in this reading. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. Okay. So there might already be somebody that has these deep feelings for you. And there's also a depth of love that comes from spiritual connection, connecting with our true nature, connecting with ourselves, and finding that beauty and that love within. This is balance. Love is not always just about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah, and that's why it is important to be authentic. Like if you're upset, you can let somebody know. You try to communicate it in a way that is honest and straightforward and kind and truthful, but doesn't beat around the bush and is genuine. Okay, so any other messages about a connection that might be coming in, what that might look like, what that might be like? Three of Swords. The heartbreak card, honey. No, it's okay. We gotta let go of the heartbreak. Oh my goodness, you poor things. You've been through too much. Okay, I'm sorry, that's too many cards. Okay. That's too many cards. Woo, boo. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, well that's a great card because that's about feeling independent, feeling good in yourself, feeling like, yeah, I've got this. So, and maybe you are going to need to be single just a little while longer so that you can continue to heal this heartbreak and kind of work through this stuff on your own. Doesn't mean you can't be dating or can't be out, or that love's never going to find you, but it is important to cultivate that alone time and that independence and that self-love before we can let in the love of somebody else. Oh my gosh. Okay, Eight of Cups. I'm walking away. Seven of Wands, which is another kind of defensive guarded card. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so after you take this time to kind of work through some of this stuff that we talked about in the reading, you do get to have your Ace of Cups. Like you get to have your Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Brand new beginning, true love relationship. But I think you are in a period right now of kind of being a little bit cautious and maybe needing to take a little more time to kind of slow down, focus on yourself, work through some of these things, heal, and then that beautiful relationship that you are desiring will be able to come in at the right time. All right, so those are the messages that I have for you, Pile 2. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and that you have a beautiful, fabulous, wonderful life. All right. All right, it's pile number 3 for those of you that chose this third crystal. Let's start your reading. So we have here a Prism Oracle card, and what we've got is anger. Okay, so you guys might be a little bit angry. You might have gone through something that made you angry, and that's okay. There is nothing wrong with anger. There's nothing wrong with any of our emotions. This might just be something that you're needing to work through right now. So just kind of do a little check on yourself, like, are you feeling angry? What is that anger about? Where is that coming from? And maybe you might have some repressed anger that you haven't even fully expressed or processed yet that needs to come through. So we'll see. Let's get a few more messages to find out more. We're gonna get some messages from this holographic tarot deck about your love life. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Okay, so this anger might be about some heartbreak that you've been through. Oh, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you have been through some heartbreak and some abandonment stuff, and it's funny, this is what's happened in pile 2 as well. Oh my goodness. But you've been through something that made you angry, broke your heart. Okay, but you're moving forward. You're moving forward and you're looking towards the future. And you might be a little impatient. We don't need to rush into anything, okay? We don't need to move forward too quickly. We can take our time. Let's get some messages from the Good Tarot. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles, the World. Too many cards, too many cards. Okay, I'm going to take the one that flipped up right. We have double Knight of Swords. That's what this Messenger of Air is. So you are wrapping up a cycle. Whatever this was that happened, we're wrapping that up. We're wrapping that up. And we're moving on to an abundant life of self-love, self-mastery, feeling solid and grounded and whole and happy within yourself. And then there might be some message coming through. Somebody might be trying to contact you. We've got kind of those cards of like swift motion and messages coming through with the double Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Pentacles is a little bit slower of a card, but it's more stable and grounded and committed. So we're going to take a look at what kind of was happening in the past, what's happening in the present, and what we're looking for in the future, looking towards. So looking into the past a little bit. I feel like there was at one point where you were like this bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, happy little creature who was so like ready to love, and then you got your heart broke. And that kind of changed things a little bit. What's in the present? Oh, that's a little much. Actually, way too much. Whole thing flipped out. Okay, we got 2 cards. Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Eeks! The Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Yeah, you guys are going through something. I'm so sorry. Who hurt you? I'm sorry. That's not okay. I feel like, and two, I feel like it might have been something where somebody, they kind of could offer you something, but it also wasn't that much. Like maybe it was just kind of like crumbs or like non-committal, or, you know, like here's what I can give you, but it's, and then they'd kind of take it back, and it just wasn't the full package or wasn't everything that you needed. I'm sorry. Okay, that's also like a ton of cards. I'm sorry, it keeps happening. Looking towards the future. Okay, 3 cards, we'll take it, fine. Justice, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, so the 6 of Cups usually is like either a past life connection or somebody that you've known from your past. That you're okay. There's somebody you're a little hung up on. There's somebody that you are having a hard time letting go of. But you might also hold some anger towards this person. You might feel like the way things happened were kind of unjust, and you're not too happy about it. But then looking towards the future, there's actually a lot of sweetness here. There is justice coming for you. There is the universe is balanced and fair, and things will sort themselves out. And there is this really sweet, beautiful soul connection that we see here in the 6 of Cups. That's like, and it could be a reconnection, rekindling, or it could just be meeting somebody that you feel a really sweet bond with. And it's a very deep bond, a spiritual bond. And you're not going to want to let go of that person. That's for sure. And they're not going to want to let go of you. All right. We are also going to get some messages from this Ouran High School Host Club deck, which is an anime. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but I have their playing card deck, and we're going to get some messages from that. Too many. The Queen of Hearts. Oh, you're such a beautiful, sensitive person, and you're deeply intuitive as well. So I think you might already actually have quite a bit of knowledge about yourself and your love life that you just get intuitively, that you get through your own kind of psychic downloads, and you should trust that. You should listen to that. Don't discount it. The Five of Swords. Okay, yep, that's kind of speaking to the conflict that happened in the past that we are trying to move on from now, okay? And the Nine of Pentacles, again, this is the card of independence, knowing your own worth, having good boundaries, feeling abundant, living your best life, and thriving. So that's good. That's a good sign. Do that. Keep that up. Very nice. All right, we're going to get an oracle card from the Messages or Whispers of Love deck for you. Back to what you love. All right, guys, I think this might be a one of those. This might be one of those you're going back to somebody or somebody's going back to you kind of readings about returning to someone from your past. Yeah, it's a possibility with the Six of Cups here and the back to what you love. But also, this can be a return back to yourself, like back to your true self, back to that childhood innocence that you had when you were this young, bright, bushy-tailed person that was like, I want to love, and I love everybody, and let's do this, and fall head over heels, like, and then, you know, you went through some things, but now we're returning back to that almost like childhood, like innocence, and wonder of, you know, the world is a really beautiful, abundant place, and I can have whatever I desire, and kind of reimagining your desires and dreaming up what it is that you want and feeling connected to yourself and to spirit in a new way, in a renewed way. Okay, and we're gonna get some other oracle cards here. Sacred Union. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So we did have the Five of Swords here and the anger card, which is a sign that there's been some conflict, and there might be somebody that you're holding a bit of resentment towards, and it's okay to have anger towards somebody when they've hurt you. You just need to work through that, and you need to sort through that and feel those feelings and process them, and then you'll be in a place where you can let that go and not hold on to that kind of resentment and criticism toward that person who, you know, kind of broke your heart. And then Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is very sacred. That's that beautiful Six of Cups, back to what you love relationship that you get to have. Okay, any other messages? Let's get just a few more about what this connection that's coming in will look like. Be like, feel like. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, she's so funny. She's like love struck there. She's like crushing hard. There might be somebody that's crushing on you. Oop. The Queen of Wands. So we've got two queens here. And the Four of Pentacles. Double Four of Pentacles. So if you are the queen here, if you're somebody with that feminine energy, that's a very beautiful kind of divine feminine energy that is coming through. And that could be you or somebody that you're connecting to. And we've got this Four of Pentacles. I think this is about like knowing your own worth and holding on to that and not letting go of that, not letting go of your standards, not letting go of your values. And working really hard on yourself, working on your own self, your ambitions, your dreams, your goals. And then that allows this connection to come in. And this person's going to see you as just like very cute, very charming, somebody who's deeply emotional and also, you know, passionate and driven, and they're really going to like that about you. So that's really sweet. Okay, Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading and have a beautiful life.